Stop comparing yourself to your younger self. Hey guys, it's Dr. Eric, the fitness physician, and I talk about all things related to muscle medicine, hormone and fitness, and hormonal optimization, and so much more. So, my post today, I did a post about this last week about stop comparing yourself to your younger self, and here's what I want you to do instead. And I'll get to that, but bottom line is, how much do we do this? We do this all the time. How many times do you catch yourself, going flipping through photo albums or Facebook memories or whatever, looking at pictures of yourself and like, what the hell happened? I used to be lean. I used to have muscle. I was skinny. My hair looked better. I looked happier. God, what happened? You hear, all the time about people, especially guys, looking at their glory days, right? You hear about the songs, right? Looking back, remember back when they're in high school or college. Are these the glory days? Are those days over? And like, you start to wonder about these things. Like, man, what happened? My energy, my hair, my body. He's like, why am I just not feeling it anymore? What happened? Well, it doesn't have to be that way. It really is just a number, and it's how we think about it. I talk a lot about the inside world and the outside world. How we think in here manifests on the outside. It all starts in here and in here and in your heart. And again, age is a number. Chronologically, yes, we will get older, but biologically, we can slow down the clock. We haven't figured out how to stop time or get that true fountain of youth, right? But we could slow it down a little bit. We may have some physical limitation, maybe have some injuries or something happen. These can be worked through. Again, we can slow things down. There are some ways we can slow down the biological aging that we have, right? And we can actually kind of turn back the clock, even though age is happening. But again, a whole topic of another conversation, but the mental aspect, really focusing on the positive, focusing on how you feel. If you feel positive, if you feel happy, if you have a goal to strive for, if you have your why, that's why I always start with the why. You have a mission, have a goal. We're kind of goal striving creatures, right? And if we have something positive to look forward to, then we're going to have better attitude. We're going to feel better, right? Everybody, kind of like it's beyond this. I hate this phrase, but fake it till you make it, but it's true. It's like, if you think I feel good, I feel happy, you will feel better. You will be happier. Smile, make yourself smile, make yourself laugh. You actually feel better, right? So, and again, sometimes you just have to kind of put yourself through these paces, and eventually, your emotion sometimes follows your action, sometimes the other way around, but sometimes you put yourself in that frame of mind, start moving, start smiling, you'll actually feel better, and then you'll start doing it better. So obviously there's some other things we can do, and there's some other things we can do to slow down the aging process, right? You can build muscle, you can lose fat at any age. And this is what I talk about. And I see it in my clients all the time. With my muscle medicine Primex program, this is what I do. I help my clients to add healthy muscle to their body at any age. They can lose fat, increase their metabolism, increase their energy, get power through the day, so you don't have to depend on caffeine and monster drinks all day long, and get through the day and finish strong. Don't just come home and collapse on the couch, turn on TV, turn on Netflix, and feel right. No, we don't have to do that. We can come home and spend time with our spouses, with our kids, go do something, take a walk, do something creative. You can do it in the beginning of the day, do it at the end of the day, right? You can regain your evening mojo. So when it's that time to have a little fun, you know what I'm talking about. So you can make that happen, right? So it's time to stop looking at the past, thinking about quote unquote your glory days. You want to focus on the now and focus on the future to build the health and the body you want. Join my Primex tribe and start your journey today. Check out my VIP program, drericprimex.com, or message me for more. It's on my YouTube. Check out all my free videos on YouTube and my social media pages. But the bottom line is, if this is what I'm doing with my members, is what I'm doing with myself and my friends, my family, revitalizing their system, right? Again, with my Primex program, it's not just a one-click thing. It's a whole program. It's about a deep dive into yourself. What makes you tick? What makes it work? What's not working? Looking at the cellular processes, building up your muscle, building up your energy, so you don't have to look at the glory days. Your glory days are ahead of you, and you're making yourself feel better. This is what I want for you, to look forward to excitement, to have a life lived well today and tomorrow. So join the Primex tribe. Check me out at drericprimex.com. I'm doing telemedicine all across the country. If you have any questions, just reach out. Everybody have a good day.